Hello everybody, I'm Garmbreak1 and this is Midgardia RPG. I came very close to saying this is a cool crowdfunding show, but that's not what we're doing. Today we're doing Ghostbusters, a frightfully cheerful role-playing game published by West End Games back in 1986, I believe, which is before I was born. So this is weird. And I would like my level players to introduce themselves. Pi?
Hi, I'm Pi, and I'm playing Mike Norbert, and I'm very suave.
And Sho?
Hi, I'm Sho, and I'm playing Tommy Fujioka, and I make things and break things.
And Alice.
Hi, I'm Alice. I'm playing Kinsey Bell, the skeptic of our group.
Excellent. And just before we get into the description of what happened last time, I would like to remind everybody that we are sponsored by Roll20. Roll20 is the virtual tabletop solution that we use for all of our games. It can be used to play a wide variety of things, like Ghostbusters, or several of the Star Wars games, or Mitchton, or D&D 5e, or Pathfinder, if you want to play Pathfinder. You can do that.
If you're Gazian, yes.
Yeah. If you're our dear friend Gazian, you can play Pathfinder.
Pathfinder's fun, it's just if you like suffering.
So, you play Pathfinder, huh, Sho?
Yeah, now.
Roll20. It can be good for things. Great. So where we left off last time. Seriously, we've gotten a lot of very good use out of this over the years. It's been wonderful. But where we left off last time, you folks were traveling through time with the aid of a mysterious Ghostbuster from the far future year of 2020, which was not entirely the past the last time we played. She has not brought COVID-19 back to 1990 something. Don't worry.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's important for you all to know that. And you rescued Winston and Peter from a weird old west town where they were dumping ghosts down a well, which I'm sure will have no repercussions in the present.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely none.
Make a mark of where that is so we can know where the next spiritual nexus that we're gonna have to fuck with is gonna be.
I don't think we'll have to mark it because I think it's gonna blow up.
What could go wrong?
Everything.
Nothing has ever gone wrong in a small Wild West town. Anyway.
What do you think Westerns were all about?
Lecterns? Oh, Westerns. Westerns.
Westerns. Westerns were all about love and peace and community, and there was not a single piece of strife in the entire series.
Yeah, I remember that.
Genre.
I've seen The Searchers. I remember how that goes. It's all about searching for love, I think. Definitely not.
I bet it was all in the wrong places.
I'm gonna stop trying to think about The Searchers because damn, that is a hell of a movie. So where we left off last time, you guys had gotten back in the Ecto 10, which was brought to you by the mysterious Rachel Ungleiter, whose name is very hard for me to pronounce. And you had
say it 20 times fast.
Rachel Ungleiter. Nope.
Wow. Couldn't even do two.
There are too many I's in the last name. It's a real problem.
You got like 1.5. I'll give you that.
I'm not a very talented man. You got back in the Ecto 10. Rachel Ungleiter hit a bunch of switches, and you disappeared through time and space.
The final frontier?
I was thinking more of a Doctor Who kind of thing going on, but that's good too.
Better not be the final frontier.
Yeah, none of you can breathe in space. I'm sorry, you all die. GG.
The end.
GG, no re.
Alright, rolling up next character.
Whoopsie.
Alright, today we're playing Men in Black. No, I'm kidding. Although that does run on basically...
These idiots floating through space.
Although that does run on basically the same system, so maybe sometime. But anyway, instead, you like as various psychedelic visions drift past you as you drift through time, and I'm not actually sure what going through time looks like. I'll with you. It's probably very bright and hard to look at.
Yeah, I'm repressing.
Yeah.
There's no therapy in this session. This universe. Sorry.
But it is in this section?
Yeah.
No. No. we all
Ooh.
bottle up our traumas like men. Wait.
I'm a very terrible man, then.
I'm not. My traumas are all right. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes. You
Then somebody else is repressing.
you
I just
rematerialize
don't know
back
it.
into existence. In an idyllic forest on a dirt path, and Rachel slams on the brakes, preventing you from careening into a tree.
Huh.
What would you like to do?
I'd like to get outside and pat the ground.
You pat the ground. It's slightly moist with morning dew. And you can hear birds
Ugh.
singing in the distance.
All right. So, is there anything amiss going on? What time is it? Like, or did we just leave for 5 minutes, or have we been gone for years?
Oh, it's roughly midday, but you are not where you were. You know that much.
Mm.
I'm gonna take a deep breath and I'm gonna slowly step out of the car.
You step out of the car. It smells like morning dew.
Please.
And did I just say there was morning dew at noon?
It smells like morning dew.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
there's morning dew at noon.
It's
Fucking petrichor.
it's a very moist place. I'll tell you that much.
It's moist.
It's moist. It's humid.
Sumptuous.
I hate
Why
you
is
all.
sumptuous so much worse? You step into the sumptuous environment.
Oh God.
I love you guys.
I
Whole
don't.
group is licking their lips uncontrollably.
Look at the I'm done face.
It's been 5 minutes.
And in the distance, you hear, well, in the like middle distance, not far, but not super close either. You hear something that sounds eerily like two coconuts being clapped together over and over.
Uh-oh.
What would you like to do?
Well, shit. I mean,
Sorry, two coconut halves, just so we're clear. Not
I
just...
would like to look over at Rachel and ask, so why are we here and not where we were?
Well, we're here to save some more of the original Ghostbusters. I admit I'm not terribly sure which one or ones are supposed to be here, but
I see.
and where is here, or rather when?
Yeah.
just before Rachel answers you, over a rise down the path, you see the head of a man, and then the body of a man, and then the horse a man is on.
That's what I thought.
And Rachel goes, well, this is either a Renaissance fair, or... And the man shouts, halt, ye scoundrels! What bringest thou to our land? Or it's worse.
It is a Renaissance fair.
No. No, that's definitely not budget costume for Renaissance fair. They never have horses except in the jousts.
And the man rides towards you. You can see that he's wearing, chainmail armor. He's got like a, light blue tabard over it with a like rampant lion on it.
Do I recognize what the tabard was from, like the symbol in the tabard, like house crest?
You're a huge fucking dork. Give me some brains.
15! No, 17. Sorry. Do I recognize this house crest?
Tommy, you giant Dorcas.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
You recognize this as the symbol of a particular king of some renown.
Oh no. Is it Richard the Lionhearted?
No, and you're gonna kick my ass for being historically inaccurate here, but
I
it is
swear to God, if this is Arthurian, I'm gonna be really mad.
the crest of King Arthur.
That's not the fucking crest of King Arthur!
I said you're gonna kick my ass for being historically inaccurate.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
One of the details I forgot to look up. Okay, what's Arthur's crest then?
I'm not gonna give you it on a silver platter. You look it
The
up.
dragon holding a pen. Is that what it is?
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Sho to just disappear from the camera, and just a long silence, and then a knock on Garm's door.
He can't get into my country now. Get fucked.
Oh, Garm.
You know I'm right.
Frowny face.
Much frowny face.
Hi, you can get into my country. We're married. Okay, I have no idea what the crest of King Arthur is. Please help me.
It's a fucking dragon.
And of course, is it holding a pen?
I mean,
No.
Arthur Pendragon.
Pendragon.
Yeah, for a long time I thought it was pronounced Pendragon because I'm not very bright.
Pendragon.
I mean, it sounds better, but I'm like, aren't they English? Shouldn't it just be Pendragon?
And that was my horrible moment of realization.
I'm like, yours sounds way cooler though, but
It turns out the English speak English. Who fucking knew? I guess he's Cornish, isn't he?
Regardless.
Anyway.
prithee, good sir, we are but humble and less than humble.
Peter nods.
Magicians and alchemists, and we are looking to help this great nation.
I recognizeth not the emblem upon thy sleeves. What lord dost thou serve?
We were but from a small village. It had no lord, or if it did, the lord has died. So we went on a quest, a voyage, to find someone that we may serve.
Well, thou art in luck, strange travelers, with your bizarre carriage whose horses seem to have run away. Thou, I serveth the most noble lord of the land. I really should have done more fucking... Did Arthur
Yes.
fight Vikings? I don't remember. I think that was after that. No, Arthur was after that. By like 500 years. Welcome to Midgardia, about as historically accurate as Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Frowny face. He fought the Saxons.
Oh, the Saxons.
Yeah, you giant Dorcas.
Yeah.
Listen,
They were
Arthurian
real
Legend
good
is
at
my
the
favorite,
Sax.
okay?
Real good at this. Right, yes. The brave people of Saxony, and by which I mean the horrible barbarians of Saxony. I serveth the most noble lord of this land, the man who is himself destined to unite all of... Is it England? Britain? All of England.
Britain.
Is it all of Britain? Did he get Scotland too? I thought that wasn't until like way later. Scotland's part of Britain. Hi, I'm Garmbreak 1. I did research on all of the wrong parts.
I'm so disappointed.
Welcome to Ghostbusters Trainwreck stream. The man destined to unite all of Britain beneath the mighty blade Excalibur. And shows now disappeared.
I will come back when you do your research.
Pravy, do you mean Sir Arthur Pendragon?
That is approximately correct. King Arthur Pendragon. Sorry, I'm still laughing about Sho just disappearing and going, I'll come back when you've done your research.
We would love to show him our wares and be of use with our horseless carriage here. It is has a few quirks, but it will free the noble steeds for battle.
Verily, follow me, travelers, and I shall lead you to my lord's camp.
I swear to God, I am not walking this way. We are taking the car.
That's fine.
God, the pout.
Shut your. Oh, I am so mad.
It's the best day ever.
I want to whisper, you know as well as I, Rachel's not letting us take the car.
Rachel nods nearby. We're not taking the car.
Taking the car!
What am I going to do? Drive an automobile through medieval England? Britain?
Yes,
Cornwall?
this is a horseless carriage that we alchemists have made.
I think it's pronounced Ingritcorn.
Do you know what they do to alchemists in this time? They burn us.
No. They serve the king so we can make gold.
Oh yeah. I can't. Okay, well look, if we're tied to a stake, I'm blaming you. Rachel
Okay,
gets
fine.
back in. Also, show I'm a little sad. I'm a little sorry for throwing you into an isekai into fucking medieval Britain and completely ruining it.
I'm not. This is funnier.
I would have. Yeah, I would have been less annoyed if you actually got at least some parts of it right.
So I did a bunch of research on like the actual rule stuff and like putting together characters for this, and then forgot to do any actual stuff on medieval Britain.
If you had told me, I would have thrown so many resources at you.
That's why he didn't ask you.
I wouldn't have read any of them.
And then I would have been madder and probably left.
See? So it all worked out in the end. I guess.
Well, my cam is not coming back on for a while.
So you drive slowly behind this knight upon his steed, which is a little bit spooked by your car and is probably moving faster than normal, trying to escape the odd beast. And as you follow this noble knight, you notice two things in the distance. One is a castle, which, you know, pretty cool. Castles are awesome. Just ask the developers of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, who have them in anachronistically, despite the historical reputation of Assassin's Creed as being very historical. Mad about it.
Yeah, welcome to my life.
On this day, we are all mad about it. What was I saying?
Alice, what do we do with these dorks?
I don't know. I guess play games with them.
And love us.
Maybe if you fed the black cat.
I'm not adopting any cats.
We'll see.
And the other thing you notice is something that looks like a dark reflection of said castle. A jagged monstrosity of rock and stone raising out of the ground with green burning fires coming from inside.
Ooh.
If you were walking, you could ask them
Boron.
about that, but it's not boron. It's not copper either, I'm sorry.
Well, what's even the point?
If it's fucking Maleficent's castle from Sleeping Beauty, I'm just gonna rage quit.
I don't think I've ever actually seen Sleeping Beauty.
Good.
My parents could not afford many VHS tapes. All I had was Little Mermaid.
And also, Garm, you said, quote, if we were walking, we could ask. I'm just going to spite you, roll down the window.
Oh yeah, you can do that in cars.
Stick your head out the window, since we're going at a super fast speed.
And then I'm gonna let Mike take care of the asking the questions. 'Cause I'm still mad.
What are we asking about?
The fuck is up with that castle? The second one?
What do you mean the second?
Points
It's
to
a
the
castle.
green billowing flames and jagged horror out of a
How-
fucking B-rated Disney movie.
Pray thee, how long has yon castle been aflame?
Ah, yes. That strange castle emerged from these dark woods roughly 6 months. Oh, what the fuck is old-timey for prior to now? 6 months hence. And its accursed denizens hath raided our people, burned our crops, and generally terrorized our populace. Probably some Saxon trickery, no doubt.
What scoundrel leads this force?
That we do not know. We have not seen the lord of that castle. All we have seen is the terrifying creatures, abominations that they send forth from it.
Demons!
Hey, Mike, you want to go knock?
What do I gotta do it?
I
You're apparently
suggest
the mouth of this group.
I am but a frail alchemist. I cannot knock.
Smack.
Well, we hope that your alchemical prowess may help destroy this abomination. It rose from the woods of Camelot, 6 months, half a year hence, as I say, and it appears to be made of some impenetrable wood-like material, not stone, but as hard as. Verily. Anyway, you drive down the road. It's incredibly bumpy. The suspension in this vehicle sucks, and it's not meant for,
Off-roading.
off-roading. Winston says something about, having to fix the suspension when he gets back. You make your way to the castle, which is a giant castle. The real one, not the freaky flaming one with green.
Cool.
Yeah. How close do you get with the car?
Oh no. What do you mean? How close to the castle or how close to the horse?
How close to the castle? Are you just gonna try and drive it straight over the drawbridge, or
No! I mean, if
Why
they
not?
do take... We should probably try and go across the drawbridge with it, though.
But...
Because if they put the drawbridge up, we don't want it outside.
Yeah, that's fair.
The drawbridge creaks under the strain of the weight of the Ecto 10, but you successfully make it across.
We're going
Yeah.
slow.
I was going to ask about that, but at the same time, if they can put a bunch of horses across, then this shouldn't be that terrible.
I mean, you have a lot of equipment in the back, and more than the regulation number of Ghostbusters.
Shush.
Alright. So you make it to the castle, and the knight gets off his horse and gestures kind of at the trough and then at you and then at your car and goes, I'm not sure how this works, but there's a trough over there, and hey, should thy vessel...
Many thanks. You are very gracious.
Hospitality is one of the great virtues of our Lord, as you can tell by our resplendent castle, and he gestures to all the nice banners and everything, depicting a dragon.
I would like to look around. What kind of large weapons do we see, if any?
You can see, are you looking for man-scale weapons or siege stuff?
Siege stuff.
You can see the list A on the turrets, on the top of the towers. You can see partially disassembled battering ram nearby, with a guy hammering a new thick spiky chunk of metal on the front of it. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Catapult. Trebuchet.
Trebuchet were usually assembled on site because of their size, but catapults were occasionally wheeled. So yes, there would probably be a catapult nearby.
Just looking.
I'm so glad I played so much Age of Empires 2, which I'm sure was completely historically accurate.
Siege towers at all?
Those I know were purpose built, so probably not. Actually,
Does this castle have a moat?
yes, it does.
Okay.
It may or may
I
not
know
have
what
alligators in it.
alligators.
Were you just about to ask what alligators, Alice?
Yes.
My God.
Also, I caught 2 crickets.
Congratulations. Also, yes, for those of you watching at home, there are crickets in Alice's room.
They're chilling.
Just thought you should know.
Yeah, they're waiting for any bad jokes.
Hey. Oh.
They won't have to wait long, I'm sure. This is
Oh, yeah.
Ghostbusters run by Garm.
That's me. All right, so now that you're here, what would you like to do? I think somebody may have said something before crickets came up.
Damn it, gunpowder wasn't invented yet.
Nope.
I mean, technically it was just in China.
Just in China.
Okay, gunpowder was not here.
There you go. You're not inventing gunpowder and changing the entire history of
Please
Europe,
don't.
goddammit. Please don't.
Please don't.
I feel like, can we talk to anybody about the weird green, black, horrifying castle thingy?
Yeah, what kind of person are you looking for to... I mean, I guess I guess Buddy wanted to introduce you to King Arthur, didn't he?
Yeah.
Follow me, and I shall take thee to my liege. And you know, I assume, follow him through the halls of the castle. It's
Yes.
a twisting.
I start specifically with my left foot, and then I move the right one after that, and then the left foot again.
Okay.
And this thing people call walking sometimes.
Okay. What do you do when you reach a corner?
So sometimes I turn my body just a little bit, and it depends on which corner it is, and that's kind of the weird part, you know. But for instance, if it's a right corner, then I move the left leg further, and when you move your body and one leg further, it turns it.
Huh?
Right. So it's crazy to think about, but once I turn to the correct orientation, then continue to walk as I was.
Yeah, I've gotten right corners down, but left it eludes me. I'm not an ambi turner.
Okay, I don't think anybody has left corners down. If you tell, or if someone tells you they do, they're probably lying, and you shouldn't listen to them.
So you follow this knight through the castle. Its corridors are twisting, labyrinthine, and at one point you go up a spiral staircase, which is... So where is that, clockwise? With your right hand to the outside of it, going upwards. That's counterclockwise. That's counterclockwise. You notice that it's Widdershins. What? It's the old-timey word for counterclockwise. It can't be counterclockwise if there's no clocks, you know? You follow him up the Widdershin staircase. And he leads you eventually to a resplendent throne room, you know, as you pass through a couple of guards in front of it. And on the throne you see a distinguished man with high cheekbones and flowing hair and a golden crown. And he looks upon you and says, I should have figured out this guy's name.
Yeah. But I was avoiding asking because I'd be too mad about it.
You gonna be mad if I say Galahad? You gonna be mad if I say Lancelot?
Madder about Lancelot than Galahad.
Okay, which Knight of the Round Table
Galahad
is safe?
is fine. Gawain is actually preferable.
Good Sir Gawain, what strange people hast thou brought to my court? Well, my liege, they are some unusual alchemists I stumbled upon in the forest down yonder. If you folks would be so kind as to introduce yourself to our king. jockey for position in whatever order you guys want.
I figured the mouth would be the first one to go.
Oh yeah, right. Peter and Winston are there. I forgot. And Rachel. Peter steps forward and he goes, "Well, good evening, Your Highness. I'm Peter Venkman. I'm a doctor, an alchemist, and a chivalrous lover of the feminine form." And then, Winston steps forward and goes, "Winston Zeddemore. An alchemist, and I fix things." Any of you?
Fine. I'll step forward. Tomiyuki Fujioka, alchemist, and I also fix things.
Wait. No, he's Asian. We totally could bring gunpowder over.
No,
That's not how that
Oh
works.
my
it is
God.
not. I refuse.
That was no fun.
Wrong time period.
Babe,
I am
I
not.
don't care.
Do you
I am not
instinctively
further-
know? Do you instinctively know how to make gunpowder due to being Asian? You do know how to make
Not.
gunpowder, so that might actually be the worst person to ask. But
Yeah, please.
Let me ask the chemist. Do you know how to blow things up?
I regret saying these words. Introduce yourself, Mike.
Your liege, my name is Michael Norbert, and I am a tinkerer and alchemist by trade. I nudged the lovely lady, Alice.
My liege, I am Kinsey Bell. I'm an alchemist.
And I'm Rachel Unglider, also an alchemist. We humble alchemists are searching for a noble master to serve, while also on a quest for some of our dear friends who have gone missing. And King Arthur nods and looks at all of you and goes, I'm not sure that we need this many alchemists. You mentioned that you sought an erstwhile friend. Who dost thou seek? Hey, you want it, or should I give it to Rachel again?
Rachel.
Rachel looks at him and goes, we seek Doctors Ray Stance and Egon Spangler. And King Arthur's face just lights up at this and goes, you are friends of Ray and Egon. You should have told me in the first place.
Oh. So they're here. Great.
Indeed. Gawain and I shall show you to their chambers. Onward. And he stands up and he's got the full fucking cape and everything. He's not in full decked out armor because he's in a fucking castle. But he's dressed quite nicely. Certainly nicer than your horrible jumpsuits. Except maybe Rachel's. Rachel's is pretty nice. That's what being from the future gets you. Nice jumpsuits. And he leads you, through the labyrinthine corridors, down to the lowest parts of the castle. And in one of the cellars down there, he opens a door into a bizarrely spacious room for how low it is. And as the door opens, you hear the sound of metal being hammered, and you can smell the smell of hot iron. And in the room, you see some people who look kind of like Ray and Egon, although they both look noticeably more muscular, and Egon has a ponytail. But other than that,
What? Shit.
they've been here a bit, dude.
I know, but as if the secretary didn't have enough reason to freaking chase after Egon.
And Ray looks up at the sound of the door opening, and he sees Peter, and you see a variety of emotions cross his face. You see first surprise, then happiness, and then anger as he goes for a sword beside him and charges at Peter. And he shouts, "Accursed demons, you've gone too far, imitating the form of one of my best friends." And he swings the sword at Peter's head as Peter ducks and goes, "Hey, whoa, no, real guy, real, not demon."
Say something.
I mean-
something only he would know.
Remember how much you like the fire poles? Come on, I'm obviously not a demon. And Ray looks at him and goes, "How do I really know it's you?" And Peter looks at him and says, "I made you mortgage your house for a terrible fire station." Ray nods and puts the sword to the side and gives gives Peter just the biggest hug, like lifting him up as he does. As Peter goes, "Can't breathe."
Yeah.
Is this how you get friends? I totally would have made somebody mortgage their house by now then.
I wouldn't recommend it. And as you look around in there, you see a variety of strange things. The particular sword that Ray had grabbed has a bunch of strange like electronic attachments at the bottom of it.
Oh my god, what? I'm looking over it very closely.
Tommy, you notice that the connector that connects the neutrino wand to like the proton pack?
Oh my god, did you turn swords into neutrino wands?
Wait, who are these guys?
Your replacements.
I'm just gonna like reach up and smack Mike in the back of the head.
The secretary's still waiting for you, Egon.
Yeah, she'll be waiting even more eagerly when she sees you.
Did I leave some paperwork undone?
No, she just misses you.
That's
Oh, well. Hopefully we'll be back shortly. If I may ask, how did you get here?
turn around, point to Rachel.
We took our horseless carriage, of course.
Rachel nods and goes, "Yes, horseless carriage and time travel." And Egon nods and goes back to like tinkering with a proton pack.
Okay, I definitely, out of character, have a freaking man crush on Egon too, because I mean, who wouldn't?
You know, fair.
Egon, have you made Greek fire yet?
Greek fire is widely accepted to be a myth. Wait, no, we're not talking about Archimedes' mirrors, are we? What was Greek
No.
fire? Was that napalm?
Napalm, probably. It was fire that you could shoot at other ships and it didn't go out with water.
Right. That was Archimedes, though, right? Yeah.
Might have been. Not
Might
sure.
have been, right.
I know Archimedes made a death ray that was nothing more than a magnifying glass.
The death ray is the one that may have been a myth. The jury's still kind of out on how effective that actually was, or if it was actually built. At the very least, it probably scared the shit out of anybody trying to attack Greece. Whether it
From
actually...
what I've seen, it was actually built. Not very effective, but it existed.
All right. Yeah.
It was probably built well enough to scare the crap out of people coming in.
Yeah, even if it doesn't light the ship on fire, it is going to, shine a bunch of preposterously bright light in people's eyes, which is going to scare the crap out of them in ancient Greece, where,
And even if they don't set the ship on fire, it still might make it really, really hot if you're standing in it.
well, it's a little toasty, lads, we should leave. Greece was invaded by
Honestly,
Canadians.
if you're
That's a lie.
if you're not conquering the mainlands in a really nice toasty temperature, I don't know what you're doing.
Do temperate! Retreat! Retreat!
I can't believe the Mediterranean coast would be hot. Anyway, we did make some attempts to use Greek fire against the. I assume you saw the giant, horrible forest castle, correct?
You haven't gotten, squished it completely yet? I'm surprised.
Well, we've made a variety of attempts, but
What's it made out of?
that's the strangest thing. Egon finally puts his tools down and turns and actually looks at all of you, and goes, It seems to be made of some sort of ectoplasmically charged, magically grown wood. Like it was formed by stretching and densifying the trees of the woods, perhaps.
Densifying.
Indeed.
So you're telling me we could just burn it down?
Probably not.
Unfortunately, no. It's been resistant to any attempt to attack it from the outside, including large quantities of fire and napalm.
So what's your next plan?
That's just what Ray and I were trying to figure out. Maybe you folks have some bright maybe you recruits have some new ideas.
So if it was grown, does that mean that whatever grew it might be inside it? We might have to actually just go inside and deal with it from there.
It's possible, but attempting to touch it leads to strange burns.
I vote trebuchet.
That's probably not going to work.
Have you been able to get anything over the walls?
Well, we managed to, catapult some large rocks into there, but we were unable to ascertain the effectiveness. But they did not, bounce off of the top of it or something like that. Doesn't appear to be some sort of force field.
So you're telling me that we could put ourselves into a capsule and catapult ourselves over to attack it from the inside?
Yep.
Perhaps. You said you drove a car here, right?
We did.
Yes. It's number 10.
10. And you see Ray looking just all too happy at the thought of hooking one of the vehicles up to a fucking catapult and whipping it over a wall.
I'm gonna look at Rachel and go, it's hers. She did the tinkering for it.
Hi, Rachel Onglider. Pleasure to meet you. Yes, we could hook it to a catapult and throw it over the wall, but it's also the thing that sent us through time to get here, so...
So yeah, unless you want to stay here forever.
Ray just looks at her and he's like, well, they do treat us pretty well, and I have been getting a lot of, I'm getting pretty fit here, Do miss burgers, though. Egon, can we convince the chefs to make burgers later? No. For the last time, Ray, we are not inventing the Big Mac.
Out of character, I'm just curious what kind of tree was grown, because there's a lot of poisonous trees.
Could we invent freedom fries?
No.
I'm gonna have to say, for an electrophysicist in a free electricity world, I'm a little out of my depths.
That's fair. Ray looks around for a moment and goes, Winston looks around for a moment and goes, I have an idea that I don't think anybody's gonna like.
Uh-oh.
Really? Normally this comes from Venkman.
Yeah. Venkman also just nods. This place has a lot of tapestries and, banners and all that kind of stuff. What if we wrapped ourselves in those and threw ourselves over? Might be enough to absorb the impact.
Y'all let me know how that goes.
Absolutely not. These things are priceless.
Do you mean the proton packs or the tapestries?
Tapestries!
Proton
They're
packs.
they're not rare priceless relics yet.
And were you just burned when you made skin to wall contact, or just any contact at all?
Skin to wall, yes.
What happens when you put?
Sorry.
What happens when you put water on that?
Any water seems to boil off quite quickly. We've tried, putting on gloves and stuff like that, obviously, but anything less than about an inch thick seems to not impede the strange burning effects.
Hmm.
So are we looking at chemical burns here?
Sorry, Alice?
Trojan horse.
Trojan
horse.
Yeah,
No,
I
we're
guess.
not messing. Oh god.
I guess chemical burns would be like the closest analogy to it. Yeah.
Have you been able to get samples of the wall back?
As a matter of fact, yes. Using a hammer and a very large spike, we did manage to break off a small piece of the wall, and Ray points to a table where there is a single piece of weird stone in the center of it, and then a ring of carbonization around it.
Is this wood or metal or what?
Yeah, kind of all of those.
Really? That's it?
Well, we don't really have magnifying glasses or microscopes.
Hmm. So,
Sorry, go ahead.
you guys have your Ecto Goggles, right? Looking at Mike and Kenzie.
Yeah.
Yeah, what of it?
Put them on and take a look at it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out the the PKE meter.
I'll go ahead and try to look at it, see if I see anything interesting.
Yeah, this thing's ghosty as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So maybe we can blast through it with the proton packs.
Perhaps.
Make our way in.
We've so far been unable to, since we only have effectively the one functional one.
Yeah. Well, now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Really?
6, 7-ish.
Yeah, something like that.
8,
I think you're up to.
9,
Yeah, I think you're up to.
By the way, Egon,
11.
could you do me a favor? Could you tell this idiot, and I'm going to demonstrate or gesture towards Venkman, that one should not just dump ghosts into one well, slam the lid on, and hope nothing happens?
Oh, Peter, you went with a well too, huh? Peter just nods and goes, "See, I told you." I'm so sad I
It's
can't.
gonna be what fucking destroys Camelot.
Yeah, maybe. I'm so sad I can't see Pie's face at that revelation.
I'm so fucking mad.
Show will never forgive me for this session.
Mm-mm.
I wonder how ectoplasm tastes in the water.
Sorry?
I wonder how the ectoplasm tastes in the water.
It's probably not good. Hopefully it was a well that had dried up or something.
Hopefully.
Well, if it wasn't before, it was now.
Yeah, don't drink
Well.
that. So you'll wanna shoot a wall with a shit ton of proton beams?
I mean,
Yeah,
kind of.
concentrate it.
Hell
Alright. And maybe get a couple of commoners to ram that big old siege ram into it.
Ooh.
only after we've done it for a couple minutes, and only if it doesn't actually crumble when we do it.
I was gonna say we could try it first. How far away should we be from this to?
I mean, your engagement range with the proton beams is only like what, 100 feet? I want to say. Yeah. You'll have to get close to the castle, obviously. Unless you wanted to do something stupid like try and chain them together, but I don't
Why?
recommend that.
Why?
I don't know, but I feel like it would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Alright. So you guys want to set off through the woods towards the
Yep.
wood castle?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So you managed to King Arthur has been standing by, periodically saying verily, even though he quite clearly does not understand a single thing being spoken about. And once you explain the plan to him in very simple terms, he agrees to lend you some of his men to man the big old battering ram, and insists on joining you. It will be a most noble victory against this terrible curse that hath wrecked our land even worse than the terrible Saxons. Well, perhaps not worse, but similarly. Saxons. I'm sorry, show. The show's gonna sit me down and force me to watch a movie about King Arthur after this.
Ooh, let me find which one.
Crap.
Well, he wasn't going to, but now he is.
Why do I talk, y'all?
I don't know. but thanks for letting us know about wanting Rune Factory 4.
What? No, shut up.
And possibly 5.
Fuck off. I've never wanted anything in my life. Never admit to your friends that you want anything. Take up a life of asceticism.
All right.
Sorry.
Ghosty Castle. Oh.
All right. So you leave glorious Camelot to the sound of trumpets and Arthur promising everybody that this problem will totally be solved in like a day at most. Exactly. It was actually a pretty good trumpet fanfare. Sorry, what was I will knock you out of a window if you, tower window if you try to introduce yourself as him? Was that it?
No, if you tried, I meant if you tried to introduce Egon as Merlin.
Oh.
So I'm glad that you didn't.
Yeah.
Or Mike introduced himself as Merlin.
God, that would be pretty good.
Smack.
All right. So as you're walking through the woods, you see a figure leave the giant flaming castle and head for you guys. Which is not ideal, I understand. It appears to be some sort of gigantic spectral dragon.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, we've got something to hit to kind of warm up our proton packs.
Yeah. And I forgot we're actually going to have a friggin' combat map, my dear friends.
Ooh.
Oh, no way!
Because I like you all so very much and definitely didn't forget to actually put you on it. Who am I missing? I'm missing one person. Tommy, it's Tommy. Alright, now I can drag you onto the map.
Tommy.
I'm sorry, you're further down the list. Boop.
Yay!
What about the other ones?
Fuck them. They can't fight Spectral Dragon. Oh,
Yeah,
the other
can.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's right.
That comes after the battle.
I mean, yes.
There are several Spectral Dragons and you're fighting one of them. I've learned to just kind of run over what NPCs are doing. There was one time I made the mistake of having a 3-way gang fight with like 12 people on each side, including the players. That was a mistake. Half of that session was just me shooting myself.
Wait, I blacked out. What'd you say after 3-way?
It involved a lot of him hitting himself.
I mean, as most 3-ways do.
Do they?
I think you're going to the wrong ones.
It sure was an orgy of violence. So anyway, there's 3
Anyway.
dragons. You're fighting 1.
I hope you
Tally
scaled it
ho!
properly.
Sorry, show?
I hope you scaled it properly.
Yeah. I mean, the others are conveniently off this page.
Yeah.
Try not to die.
Alright.
Why don't y'all give me moves rolls?
Okay. Great.
7. Oh,
Oh,
no.
really?
Oh, no.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Rip.
If I recall correctly, it's like a pass-fail 10 for initiative.
Well, we all failed.
Good. Alice, you got a ghost eye on there, so
Yeah.
you're gonna get attacked first.
Can I politely decline?
No.
No.
You can't
Can I
rudely
politely
decline.
get firmly decline?
How are you being attacked? Did dragons like
Dude, dragons have breath weapons.
60 feet away?
I mean, it's going.
Dragon uses teleport. Oh my omo.
And also, dragons fly real fast.
Yeah, it's going to move. God, I don't remember what your guys' speed is. That's something I should have looked up. I believe it's
Just
30.
let it be an oh my omo dragon.
It's gonna move to here, and then yes, you are going to get flame breath. So enjoy that. And that is, I'm gonna call that long distance. That's not gonna hit you as far away as it is. Unfortunately for me, I guess. Fortunately for you.
I mean, even at normal range, it wouldn't have hit.
Yeah.
See, this is the moral of the story. Asking politely yields results.
It's very. You see like green ectoplasmic flames like flicker off to the side of you, and you are very thankful in that moment that you're still alive. All right, so who's up next? Specific order doesn't really matter. If you got an idea, just let me know.
Gotcha. By the way, did we bring anything other than proton packs?
I
feel like we should have brought a sword.
Nope, I don't have a sword.
This is a
Well-
freaky, like, spectral kind of ectoplasmic-y looking dragon, so...
Swords wouldn't have done anything to it except the ones that were really the neutrino ones.
Yeah.
We
mean,
got
it's-
ourselves any ghost traps?
I have them.
Ooh.
So, I mean, I guess we're just gonna scoot a little bit closer so it's not that hard to hit it. And then hit it.
Fair enough.
Would that be normal range?
Yeah, that should be fine.
How close is
What
point blank?
if
Fuck. Well, that's not gonna hit anyway.
10's a miss.
Yep.
Sorry, Alex, you
Aw.
were asking something?
what if we have multiple traps, what if putting one like in between a distraction and have someone like get one behind?
You still gotta kick its ass a bit first, otherwise it'll...
Yeah. It's like Pokemon.
It is a little bit like...
Yeah.
I tried not
Yeah,
to say
just
it, but...
pups.
But
But I figured if we get a trap behind it, then we can kind of like shove it into it by focusing on it.
I like your plan. I like the way you think. I'm willing to let you give that a shot.
Yay!
But you are gonna have to actually try and shoot it a couple times first.
Okay. Should I go ahead and roll for that, or are we gonna let Mike go? I feel like I was just attacked. Mike should go.
Either's fine by me.
I'm looking up a thing, so you can go.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
You might
Alright,
wanna
I'm
just
just
make sure
gonna-
you're a little bit more in range.
Yeah. I have no idea how to figure out how close I should be for this here. Let's use you as an example. Hold on. Okay.
I'm normal right now.
You've never been normal in your damn life.
How far can I move?
5 squares.
Do diagonals count as 1 or 2?
Just 1. Alright, the more movement points you have, the faster you can move. Oh yeah, right. They don't really use specific measurements in the system as much as they can help it. I'm gonna go with like no 2 squares per level of move you have.
What if that?
Yeah,
Does that
sure.
work?
I mean,
from there? Cool.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just call it 5 for now.
Yay!
I've actually got like
moves roll?
yes, and moves roll. Shoot the motherfucker. It's gonna be a 10's your target number.
Nope.
That is also a 9.
Well, craptastic.
Alright, I'd like to bum rush this dragon.
Alright.
Woo-woo?
Rush its bum.
Oh my.
I don't like that.
Given the size of this thing, I'm willing to call that point blank.
Alright, good. That's the only way I'm gonna hit this fucker.
Yeah, your target number is 5.
God, I'm still gonna miss it.
I believe in you, Mike.
Oh,
Frick!
no! That's the worst thing you could have done.
Run straight at it, get a ghost die.
You fall in the mud and go flying.
Mike, I'm so sorry. Mike, as you're charging at it and you're like hitting the switches on the proton gun to light it up in the correct order, you try and do the like skid to a halt and then shoot it on the mud of this area. Unfortunately, the mud is a lot slicker than you expected, and instead of sliding to a halt and looking super cool, you fall straight on your back and slide under it. You didn't know dragons had genitalia, and you wish that wasn't something you now knew.
Oh
Is this a
no.
boy dragon or a
my
girl
God.
dragon?
This one's a boy dragon, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're
I'm
now covered in mud, by the way.
I want to yell at Mike. You told me this wasn't going to be recurring.
And yet.
Yes, pie. Oh god. Oh no. I regret saying that.
Yeah, you are.
Pie asked me a question in
I can
Oh
get the
dear.
scope of
Oh
it
no.
from Pie's expression
no.
and your expression.
Yeah. It's gonna try stomping on you, which is gonna be listed as a tail smack because that's the one I had, programmed. Because I didn't expect anybody to end up under it. You're point blank, so that's a 9, which is, I believe, gonna hit you.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna take. You're gonna take. Call it 3 brownie points of damage as a spectral dragon tries to crush you, and
I need those.
where it stomps on your arm, you can like feel a bit of burning.
Ooh, this little bitch is gonna get it.
All right. I don't know why I just assumed that you guys would fuck up that turn's initiative. I'm sorry. You guys want to roll initiative?
Sure.
I thought it was just
You're
okay.
not wrong. Probably would.
Bam.
Well,
All right. Well,
we're tied.
I mean, I'm gonna call that a
Alice
pass. Kenzie and Tommy, you want to try and save Mike from getting stomped?
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Mike's taking 3 brownie points of damage.
No.
Is it
I have a plan.
Oh, you have a... Oh, no.
I have
Oh,
a plan.
dear.
Yeah.
What is your plan?
You can
Leave
still
me
do
here.
it.
I'll have a plan.
Okay. Sure.
I don't like this.
All right.
That ghost.
Should I shoot it or should I just leave you be?
Shoot it.
Get closer though,
Oh,
so
okay,
you can
cool.
actually hit it, maybe.
Yeah, I want to try to get the high ground, though, Des. So I'm gonna go like up here, so I can jump down if he needs help.
All right.
Question mark, and then I want to try for my shot from here.
Sure. Given the like high advantage and stuff, I'm willing to call that point blank.
Cool.
So that's a TN of 5.
Bam!
Alright. You shoot it. You successfully do a point of damage.
Yay!
1 point.
They
Alright,
don't have much health. Nothing in this game has much health, don't worry.
except us.
Except for you. Yeah.
I'd like to get closer and also shoot it.
Yeah, go for it.
Would that also be point blank?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Not like it matters.
I guess I should probably be like here.
Well, that was a ghost.
7 and a ghost.
God.
So,
Oh.
I mean, I hit it,
Alright.
But-
but it probably farts flame at me or something.
Secret weapon.
Sorry. Yes, you... God.
I'm sorry, I figure what Mike just found out about should probably be called its secret weapon.
Mike, you shoot it with, Jesus. You shoot it with... Sorry, I've got it farts flame stuck in my head now, and I'm trying desperately to come up with anything else.
Not the dragon's secret weapon, quote unquote.
Oh,
Maybe tail whip.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which tail?
The back tail.
Oh, this is my revenge for your terrible Arthurian.
It's okay. Tommy, you take a shot at it, and you successfully hit it, and it turns and just spits slime at you.
Ew,
It's not caustic, but
it's gross.
yeah, it's not nice either. Welcome to being slimed. You have a -1 on cool rolls now,
Oh,
due to being covered in slime. That's about it. That's your ghost die consequence. All right, Mike, you do get stomped because.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted it.
So that was the 3.
Yep.
Okay.
What's your plan, buddy?
So I'd like to stand up, because apparently there's like 6 feet of room underneath Dragon Belly, and I would like to give a resounding punch to the dangling ball sack of a dragon.
I have established this is a ghost dragon, right? Like, that's clear?
Are you Okay, do ghosts normally? Because they can, like, screw with physical objects. So in this universe, are they usually corporeal or incorporeal?
They can make themselves corporeal. But generally, if you... You know what? I like your plan.
Because, like, it doesn't know what I'm doing, because I don't think it's looking underneath its belly at the moment.
It's true. Yeah, you know what? You punch it in the kiwis. Give me a muscle roll, buddy.
I don't know if I've ever heard the kiwi. It's a 12.
Oh my god.
Ow! Does that stun it?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's gonna miss a turn.
See, I had a plan!
Oh my god.
I want to be mad, but this is also so entirely in tone with the original film.
It is. So,
True.
Except
is
for
it
saying...
deduping yet?
No, shoot it!
I mean, yeah, it's stunned, so if you want to try and capture it in a trap, now is probably the best time.
Yeah, I'd like to try and capture it in a trap.
Alright. You throw a trap at it, behind it, as suggested by the brilliant Kenzie. And it gets sucked, first its tail and then slowly the rest of it into the trap.
Yay! Does it wiggle 3 times?
And then ping.
The light on it beeps a little bit and then stops.
I caught a dragon ghost type.
Duh.
Would you like to nickname your ghost dragon?
It's
Yes.
Drippy!
No.
It has been sent to your box.
Really? We haven't even gotten to the well yet, so I haven't unlocked that feature.
Oh god. It's been sent to
Y'all
somebody's box.
Someone's box. God. Now every time it's going to be, you've sent it to Egon's PC.
Oh my god.
Oh, if we were popular enough to have fan art, that would be a good one.
Pi, make a note.
Anyway, congratulations on defeating a dragon. I'm very proud of all of you. I can't give Earl pets, I'm sorry.
No!
Earl is Karu and Zio's cat. Well, Karu's cat, but I will make sure that they know, and I will make sure Earl gets pets.
And we will post a picture on Twitter.
Yes. He is a
Ew.
very good boy.
Or maybe a video.
I'm also requiring today's newspaper, just in case.
I think that one's less likely to happen. What the hell is a newspaper?
Sorry,
Papyrus, in which you
Let me
put
phrase it
news.
so that the youngins will understand. Post today's Twitter feed in the picture.
Today's Twitter trending, yeah. God, trending is a fucking... Anyway. Also, this is one of Gabriel Picard's maps. I think I've used this one like 5 times. I really like it.
Probably. I recognize it.
Yeah. I love it.
We definitely use this on Crossroads.
Yeah. This is available for purchase on Roll20 because they have a marketplace where you can buy cool shit like this, by the way. And this is why we have to list all of our videos as contains a paid promotion. Anyway, I'm moving you guys back to the wonderful equipment screen, which I was going to say someday I'll make look prettier, but like, probably not. Oh, I did get a bunch of game UI asset stuff recently. Maybe. If you're all good. Alright. So you folks have successfully killed a dragon, which I guess we probably weren't expecting to do in a Ghostbusters campaign, but by punching it right in the kiwis.
It's super effective.
You were the one that told me it was a boy dragon. I specifically asked if this was a possibility, and you said yes.
It's true.
So you have only yourself to blame for this.
I sometimes wonder why I say things, but it's because I greatly enjoy the ideas that you guys come up with based on the things I say in the spur of the moment. Anyway,
He just keeps telling himself that, though.
oh god, I gotta repeat it to myself a lot. Someday I'll believe it.
Yep.
So the other 3 dragons have also been defeated in the meantime. Congratulations. You don't get XP for that.
Oh,
But
Well, we didn't have a EXP share turned on. Got it.
yeah,
We'll
exactly.
remember that.
we need to make one of those.
I a little bit hate this entire campaign's gonna be Pokemon jokes, but it's what I got.
Listen, you made a Pikachu.
I accidentally made a Pikachu one time.
And now it's just happened.
Oh
Gave us
yeah, you're
dragon
just
type
fighting
and
an
everything.
electric rat.
Yep.
And a ghost dragon.
My life is suffering.
Like I said, this is revenge.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I have the Saxons theme song on my copy. If you want it.
Is what?
Eh?
I have the Saxons theme song.
I don't even know what that is. But okay.
I'm hoping that it's the song Baker Street, because when I think saxophones, that's what I think of. Oh,
Saxon.
yeah, I know, but
Okay.
I don't know what that is. But if I click that, we get the MCA'd.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anyway, you reconvene and make your way with much tally-hoing and onwards to the dreaded castle of the dreaded castle. And you find yourselves at the front gates of a horrifying abomination of a castle. it does have gates, which is odd, but they did mention having sent things out and all that. They're obviously closed right now. It's made of the strange gray stone-like material, but you can still see like wood grains in it. Yeah, the green ectoplasmic fire is burning inside it. What would you like to do?
I mean,
Shoot it.
yep.
All right.
Let's focus on one point and shoot it.
All right. So, if I'm understanding you guys correctly, the plan is shoot it with every proton pack you have, basically
At
right
point
up,
blank.
at point blank, right up until they would
Uh-huh.
overheat, and then ram it. Is that
Yes.
okay? I've heard worse plans, honestly. I mean,
Like 5 minutes ago, yeah, sure.
yeah, that's fair.
But worst plans were actually executed properly.
That doesn't mean it wasn't the worst plan.
I'm not gonna make you roll for anything since you're not really being like opposed here.
We have time to set up an aim.
Yeah, you're not being shot by like archers or anything, which is kind of
And
weird.
we have Egon to calculate exactly how long we can afford to shoot before we have to cut off.
Yeah, I mean they beep a little bit before they overheat. But yes. Sorry, I just remembered that there's like a Neutrona Wand prop coming out soon that like actually if you hold the button for too long it does the beep and then shuts itself down.
No way.
It's so cool.
Beautiful.
Oh, and if you turn it on in the wrong sequence, like you have to do the sequence from the movie to turn it on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you what? I think there's 6 of you with active proton weapons at this point.
Proton things.
Proton.
I think so.
Actually, I guess Ray's not really doing anything because he just has a sword. And I don't.
He's
Going up
rallying
and
the
stab
battering ram
everybody.
troops.
Yeah, exactly. So you shoot
Yeah.
it with like 5 proton beams, and this thing starts to glow like it's a color that looks like red, but wrong. It's strange. Like it's a strange flickering, shifting kind of like reddish orange.
It's called pink.
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse. Yes, the wall begins to glow chartreuse.
That's actually quick green, but ew.
Yeah, well, that's why it's a wrong red.
Chartreuse is kind of
Heliotrope?
the pukish green.
It's octarine. Wait, is heliotrope an actual color?
Yes, look it up.
I
Later.
can't. I'm DMing.
Oh.
The wall begins to glow chartreuse, which is weird. You weren't aware anything could glow chartreuse.
Huh.
And just as the your packs start to beep, Egon shouts, "Cut it! Ram it!" And Ray and a variety of civilians, or not civilians,
Knights.
locals, yes, knights, that's the word. Commoners. I was looking for commoners initially, but knights is good too, whatever.
I was gonna say knights aren't
Do you-
commoners.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you think that Arthur would make commoners do it if knights were supposed to be there to do it?
Well, I don't know shit about Arthur, as we've established.
Well, that's true.
Show regrets joining this campaign.
Just for today.
Just for today.
I don't. Just for today.
And they rammed the newly buffed up ram, I guess, into the gates, and they what? It's what it is. It's a siege ram. And it splinters, allowing you access to the dreaded keep. You can imagine like the title actually coming down and saying the dreaded keep as you enter.
In the really, really corny 90s style.
You know what
It's
we're
got the
doing.
Diablo font.
I just
Oh,
realized
nice.
something.
Yeah.
Mike acquired the Dragon Balls.
Do I get a wish?
No, Mike teabagged the Dragon Balls. Look
This
at
is-
that face of suffering. It's great. Oh my god, the noise.
Pi has a
Okay, I'd just like to point out that my goal in life is fame, and if I don't get brownie points for being the one guy that punched a dragon and stunned it, I'm gonna be very angry.
yeah, all right. I feel like I should note that Pi has a spherical dragon plushie, and the first time they handed it to me, I held it up high and went, "Finally, the Dragon Ball is mine." I have never seen Pi look more disappointed in me. But I think Pi was just mad they hadn't thought it up first.
No, I was mad about Roundeer.
Yes, Roundeer, the spherical reindeer that we bought.
Alice goes, I don't know what I expected, but yes.
Roundeer, the round ball reindeer.
All right. Let's go end this atrocity.
All right, you enter the keep, which still has some trees on it or inside of it, as well as a wide variety of strange creatures. As I drag you over to the map and realize that I forgot to put you down on it again.
The fuck is that?
And in the far end of the keep, there is a large wheel with like flickering, blue light coming out of the inside of it, and a bunch of commoners chained to it, pushing it in a circle. I'll put you down in a sec, I promise.
We must free the slaves!
Just gonna put Mike in not a square, as you do. Tommy, Kinsey, boop. Welcome to existing.
Yeah. It's not as glamorous as I thought it would be.
It's true. And the others break off to take care of other giant strange things, and you see ahead of you in particular a green skinned thing with a pink mohawk. I guess it's kind of a purple mohawk. And a sword. And it looks at you, growls something in a guttural tongue you don't recognize, and starts charging at you.
We have a linguistics master, don't we? Are you sure that we don't recognize it?
This thing is not human.
Well, I guess we're shooting it.
There's nothing in Jobin's spirit guide that would help us translate there.
Nothing in Tobin's spirit guide that would help you understand the language of this demon.
But what about Jobin's?
I suffer. Suffer for my art.
And the capital letter T. All right, I guess we're gonna spread out and shoot.
Yeah, why don't you all give me move rolls for initiative?
This will go great.
Oh,
I rolled a 5.
Oh no. And another 8.
All right. This thing is going to fucking charge at you. It's going first because, no successy. Also, I should note, this is an entirely corporeal thing. Good luck.
Oh.
Huh.
Yeah, this is a big, like 10-foot tall, kind of orcish looking thing.
Huh.
It's got tusks.
So it's not ghost.
So you're telling me 5 foot up in the air, we got cuties.
Is it fighting type?
Anyway, that's as far as it can move. Because I put you guys so far away from it like a fucking genius. What would you guys like to... You guys should have been given swords.
I'm taking a sword. No one told me I couldn't.
Yeah, Mike, congratulations. You're now the proud owner of a sword. Because I meant to do that earlier and then kind of forgot.
I'm not passing up this chance to hold a sword up and then run into battle.
That's fair. I did make a card.
Not shoot it?
I mean, you can shoot it. Hold on, check this shit out.
Oh, an S word.
I can't say the things I want to say about the S word now.
It's okay, people swear on here all the time.
Yep.
You can say shoes.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Who wants to go first?
I'd like to try and just shoot it so that when Mike eventually goes in and actually goes at it with a sword, I don't have to worry about hitting Mike.
All right.
So I'd like to go a little closer.
Yeah, give me a moves roll.
Is that point blank?
Yeah, sure.
9.
You shoot it and you hit it in the side of the head, lighting its mohawk slightly on fire. It doesn't like that.
Cool. I'm going to use the rest of my movement to scoot back.
All right. I'm sure it won't come for you specifically.
I'm hoping that Mike gets all up in its grill.
Here's hoping. Who's next?
I'm gonna do functionally the same movement. Move to here, so a little high up, point blank. Let's roll this. Let's not fail it. Fingers crossed.
You literally can't fail worse than I did.
You successfully.
Yay!
You hit
Mohawk
it.
now functionally entirely on fire.
Yes, this mohawk is now entirely on fire.
So now you're saying that this is a 10-foot tall demon who has fire for hair.
Yeah.
Oh my
All right.
god! You made a fire and fighting type. Good job.
Oh god, it's a starter.
Mike, what would you like to do?
It's a new gen type starter.
Blaziken?
No, it's the Chimchar one.
Infernate?
Yeah.
Listen,
That's the
this
one
thing
that has the head on fire.
This thing has tusks. It's obviously evolved from the boar one. Come on.
That's a good point.
And boar. That's
All right.
Incineroar?
All right.
Wait,
so
that's
this
not the
thing's
right
10
one.
feet
Hold
tall,
on.
so I can't aim
Hold
for
on.
like its chest. But you know what?
You can
What
aim
is in
for
range?
something else.
Oh no! Are you gonna?
I'm
neuter
not
it?
gonna castrate the demon.
Yeah, you're neutering it. You're going for the balls, not the.
I would like to cut its hamstrings and or ankles or something.
Castration is also the balls, just so we're clear. Yeah, go for
Yeah,
it.
neutering is just the balls, though.
Anyway. Yeah, give me a muscles roll. All right, and given that this thing for once actually has a weapon, this is an opposed roll for hand to hand. I know, it's crazy.
Do I get a plus
So that-
2 because it's a sword?
You do get a +2 because
Oh, yeah.
it's a sword. Right, so it's just a straight thing. Too many things are open.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's the wrong stat. Let's try this one.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
even still, that's scary.
Okay, great.
It does have the talent for hit with sword, but I think that might be a little overkill. 15, which
Oh,
I think goes badly for you. I think it just blocks it at that point. Also, part of that is representing the fact that it has a giant fucking sword. All right, so unfortunately, you're blocked by the fighting prowess of this horrible demon thing. And Mike, you want to give me another muscles roll to resist getting stabbed?
Oh no!
Ghost Eye is good for
Ghost, bad for us.
ghosts. This isn't a ghost.
Oh, good. Oh,
I
so
think
bad for him too.
I think the implication is for all enemy NPCs, but I'm gonna go with it's not a ghost. It doesn't get that.
Look, it's a ghost die. It's not an enemy die.
Exactly. So it swings at you.
We should be trying for the enemy die. But
I mean,
Sorry.
ultimately, that is.
Alice, I'm so glad it invited you. Anyway, it swings and it does like hit you in the arm, leaving a like bleeding gash. So that's gonna be 2 brownie points of damage. But
What points?
as it stabs you, it sticks its sword into the bridge that you're standing against.
Ha ha!
So the next attack against it is going to be with advantage.
How does advantage work with this system?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be with +2 dice.
Okay.
I am so goddamn used to 5e.
So do you want?
By the way, what happens when you shoot a corporeal thing, like a human with a proton pack?
Very bad. Usually they die.
I mean, that's why I was surprised that we only lit a tear on fire.
Oh, you heard it. Don't worry.
Good.
It's just you know, you hit a giant orc thing in the brain. It's kind of hard to tell if it's stupid or you know.
I think that's racist.
It is probably like leaking blood out of its nose, but I didn't want to get like too gross.
I mean.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
bloody nose. Real graphic there.
Yeah, I mean,
So, do you want us to roll for next
Yeah.
initiative?
yeah. Give me moves, roll, you fuckers. Sorry, Alice. Go ahead.
10.
I've been reading what's functionally like a Junji Ito style horror, so my first thought was much more graphic than a bloody nose.
Oh, good. Okay,
Oh.
Alice,
first.
or Kenzie,
Alice.
and Tommy. Either of you.
Well, you're
It's
close.
never me.
First. I wonder
Mike.
why.
Closer. I have nothing else to hit it with aside from the proton pack, so we're going for that again.
All right.
I'm gonna keep my nice point blank, not in sword range distance. Thank you.
Sounds good.
And moves roll. Bam.
Ooh.
11.
Mhm.
Technically, at point blank, he should be able to like do something to fuck with you, but his
Grapple.
sword is.
His sword's in the ground.
His sword is in the ground. Yeah, his sword's in the ground. I'm gonna call it. He's trying to get his sword out. Yes, that hits, and fine. You want you hit it in the head again, and you can see this thing's like eye fucking boil and like drip out of its skull.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Don't mess with the proton pack.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Tommy.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
I would like
got
to.
some singed skin.
I would like to
going.
likewise.
All right.
9.
Phew.
9 hits. Where?
So does its other eye boil and kind of drip out of its skull as well?
No, you hit it in like its cheek, and you can hear the sudden increase in heat causes a few of its teeth to loudly explode inside of its mouth.
Neat. I'm just gonna step back again.
And I don't think anybody actually took that extra 2 dice.
What? Oh shit! For advantage.
I'm gonna give that to Mike.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought it was for.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
melee.
I guess that's the thing that makes the most sense. Although it does, Mike, it's gonna try punching you in the face first. I'm sorry, buddy. Mike, can you give me a muscles roll to avoid getting punched in the face?
Oh.
You successfully knock its
Ooh.
fist away. All right, Mike,
Uh-huh.
you're up. You get an extra 2d6 on this, so 4d6 plus the ghost die.
46.
And also +2 for having a sword.
And yes, +2 for having a sword.
Pi, you muted.
All right.
Oh, is that all?
You are still muted, Pi.
I didn't actually say anything. I just made the face.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
I line up, aim my shot since it's still stuck in the ground, and I'm going to assume that this thing has a heart, but I am going to stab it straight through the neck and hit both arteries.
All right.
It might have more than one heart.
It's true.
Who knows?
Yeah, your sword goes through the neck, and blood spurts out both sides of it. And you can see how you'll look in the cinematic adaptation of your life, which is inevitable. You can see the the artisticness of it, as the background goes to white, everything in the foreground goes to black, and the only color is the red spewing of blood.
Oh, now we've got Persona references here.
And you
No,
thought
that's
I
just
was
art,
ridiculous
motherfucker.
for bringing this sword.
My first thought was like one of the old samurai references.
Exactly, that's what I'm going for. Yeah, some Kurosawa kind of shit.
I would like to clean my sword off on its clothes.
That'll make it dirtier.
No, I'm pretty sure it'll at least clean it off a bit. I'm not like gonna sheathe it.
You spend a few
How big
moments.
is this guy's sword? Like, can
No,
we bring
you need
his?
to do that. You need to do that thing where like you just do the really smooth like whoosh behind you, and it just gets everything off. Yeah, there you go.
This thing's sword is about 6 feet long and not particularly sharp or well made.
Okay, what about his shield?
It is larger than your torso. I mean, you're welcome to try. You do have. I can't believe. Do you have the highest muscles in the group at 2?
Yep.
At 3?
At 3. Oh yeah, at 3.
I
Okay.
have 2.
And possibly yes.
You would have to dump something else to take its shield with you.
No.
All right, unless I need it, we'll just come back for it if we need it.
All right.
We have to go free the servants. Or
Yeah.
slaves, because I think servants at least get like paid in food or something.
In theory. So as you approach the
Wheel of Doom.
The Wheel of Doom, yes. You happen to run into Ray there, like nearby. And he looks at you and goes, Do you guys know what that is?
Nope.
Ooh, not great.
Correct. First off, I see that you guys are fitting great. It's called Munchausen's Wheel. It's only been successfully used 3 times in history. This is not one of them.
Okay.
Good news for us, I hope. It's a way to use humans to open gates to pocket dimensions.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Would you blow it up?
Yeah, we should do that.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's go from different angles and blow it up.
Uh-huh.
As you're setting up for that, you hear a horrible scream coming from the Munchausen's wheel.
Uh-oh.
And you hear a voice coming from it that goes, I can sense the presence of my damnable brother.
What?
How has he been... How did he breach the walls of the cursed keep of Morgan Le Fay? Yes,
yeah,
sure.
all right.
I fucking hate it. I figured that was who it was.
And
It's either gonna be her or fucking Mordred.
you see a shimmering, kind of unreal, like a slightly transparent image of a woman in green clothing and red hair climb out of the Munchausen's wheel with a look of complete and utter hatred in her eyes. Who the hell are you people?
We're from the Merlin group.
That
Mike, Egon, Ray.
she doesn't like that response and is she's gonna try and do bad things to you. Let's not go.
I need you to know that I've been trying to figure out the LIN since the beginning of this damn thing, since we found out where we were.
You're a monster.
I'm so glad that you didn't yet.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I know, right?
Anyway, so
Because you really just need the L, and then it could be incorporated.
Merlink.
Merlin C.
Anyway, kind of get cool rolls all around.
yeah.
Cool.
Dude, I got like a bleeding ass sword.
So if you really wanted to, you could totally just have used the L from Bell.
Yeah, all right.
I got a 17.
I got an 8.
Great.
Chicks dig scars.
Wait, how did you? I thought you said, "Oh, cool," not moves. Sorry.
Yeah, try that again.
This is gonna go a lot worse than that.
Yeah, no,
I
right.
can't wait.
4.
Mike,
Yeah, that's what my moves rolls look like.
Mike, you're living your best life right now. You've got a sword. This is gonna be awesome. Your memoirs are gonna kick ass. You are completely unfazed by this bullshit. Kenzie, Tommy, this sucks.
God, she looks like an ex-girlfriend of mine.
To be
Oh, no.
fair, Kenzie got a 9.
Oh shit, did you?
Yeah.
One of these. Oh fuck. Right. I sometimes
Tommy
It
forget.
got
was just
4.
me. She looks like an ex-girlfriend of mine, and that's probably why I failed.
Yeah, Tommy, you feel deep horror gnawing at the pit of your stomach. Once again, you are stuck running away.
Taylor? Oh God, I thought I left you.
Move yourself like 5 feet to the or 5 squares to the west.
You told me you don't, Tail!
I did.
And everybody give me.
She disagreed the first 2 times.
Oh god. That's the real nightmare, isn't it?
Yeah.
Try and break up with somebody and they're just like, I don't accept this.
No, that's not what's happening. Mm-mm.
Oh boy. Yeah, so why don't you all give me moves rolls for the good old initiative?
I'm sure I'll go first. Definitely.
6.
4! And an 8 from Kenzie.
Okay. So I have good news and bad news. Bad news is I don't have any good news.
She goes first.
That was effectively a surprise round, the first thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm surprised you didn't actually put Ray on this because he is actually here.
Yeah. He did tell us about the wheel.
Yeah,
Did
Ray's
he
terrified.
run off to go find Egon?
Yep.
There you go. You're
All right.
welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That just means that 3 rounds later they'll both be back.
Yeah.
Well, if you're very lucky, you'll have resolved this by then.
If we're very unlucky, we won't.
Mike, you're getting a big chunk of wood chucked at your head. Angel by a tree limb as she like waves her hand and it floats into the air and comes hurtling at you like a spear.
Is this one of those
Can
I
I
can
try
knock
and-
away, or am I supposed to be
gonna.
dodging?
Oh,
Uh,
no, I don't think so.
I think I'm just dodging, aren't I?
yeah, why don't you give me a moves roll to try and not
I don't
get
think
killed.
you can.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because that was a ghost die plus 11.
That was
Yeah.
an 8. To be
Um,
fair, that was pretty high for me.
For you?
Mike, I have bad news for you.
Is it a tree?
It's a tree. You're gonna take like 5 brownie points in damage as an entire tree slams you in the chest up against that ridge.
Ow.
You
Little bear.
you're pretty sure you just broke a rib. At least one.
Only one. Okay.
All right. Mike, I'm gonna go ahead and assume you're spending your turn trying to get a goddamn tree off of you.
Yep.
I'm just gonna let you have that. Kenzie, what would you like to do?
Shoot, you know what? I feel like I want to try to get some cover behind this other weird stumpy tree thingy.
Yeah, sounds good.
This one over here.
Yeah.
Okay, eventually I want to try to slowly make my way around this way, because I feel like advantage would be nice there, but I feel like some cover from there and then trying for a shot around the tree is going to be my best bet.
All right. Yeah, give me a.
Bam.
Oh no.
Well,
there's another ghost die.
7 and a ghost.
So, you try to do this just as she's like whipping the goddamn tree at Mike, and the shock of seeing a tree hit one of your friends, which is not something you expected when you woke up this morning, causes you to miss. and hit the tree that you are attempting to hide behind, which is now on fire.
Oh,
Cool.
I think it's more likely to be hot.
Hopefully this one doesn't get thrown at one of you. All right, Tommy.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to start making my way back then. 1, 2, 3, 4. You said 5 squares we can move up?
Yep.
Is that gonna be a normal range?
That's going to be normal, yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna try and hit her. Nope.
All right. You miss, unfortunately,
That's
but
fine.
nothing particularly horrific happens to you. So, if you look at it that way, you're ahead of the game. Why don't y'all give me moves rolls?
Okay.
Now I roll high.
6. I've got the adrenaline of a tree.
I guess you're a bit stumped.
Oof. All right, Kenzie, your tree's on fire. Tommy,
I wish
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
Sorry?
I wish you wouldn't.
Oh, Kenzie and Tommy, you two go first.
Hey, we're just branching out.
Fuck off.
All right, I'm gonna
Mike,
continue.
and
I'm
leave.
gonna continue. I'm gonna continue splintering off this way.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I can move what 5. So like here-ish. I'm still
Yeah.
trying to get. I'm still trying to get up on the ridge for an advantage, but as I'm retreating, I want to figure out what the fuck I can do with like the Munchausen wheel. Because, like, hopefully I can use my brains, which have not come in handy in this situation, for something, some way to short circuit it, or I don't know.
I mean, it does look to be made of wood.
Not portal it.
And
Yeah.
your proton pack does appear to light wood on fire.
Cool. Alright, helpful information for next turn. I don't think that I should take a shot from this distance. It can only end badly.
Well, you could do real well.
Or you could miss entirely and hit Mike.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna decline.
Just blow up Mike's teeth. He doesn't need those. You guys probably haven't been
maybe
on
an
long enough to have dental coverage yet. Probably kicks in at 1 month.
No, it doesn't. Sorry.
I mean, 6. Oh, Jesus.
Honestly, depends on what kind.
Yeah. All right.
So I guess it's me.
Yeah.
All right. That would be point blank, wouldn't it?
Yep.
I'm aiming for the winch or whatever it is.
The Munchausen wheel.
Yeah, that. 9.
You successfully hit it, and it you break one of the handles off.
Cool.
You've slightly slowed your doom. Which brings us to Morgan Le Fay.
Well, hold on. I'm moving back again.
All right.
Make her have to work for it at least.
All shall fall under the rule of Morgan Le Fay. The world shall fall under darkness. And she holds a hand out at Tommy, and lightning crackles out of her fingers.
Oh.
And that's gonna hit.
I was hoping I could try and dodge.
Yeah, sorry, man. It's lightning. You're stuck on this one. Don't ask me how that makes sense.
Because lightning goes at the speed of light.
It's true.
Shocking.
Yeah, at least with the tree, there would be like some forewarning with her like trying to rip it out of the ground and shit. Yeah.
So how many brownie points?
3.
A tree hit more than lightning?
It's a fucking tree.
I guess.
People survive lightning. I don't think they survive it when a tree falls on your head.
Well, it wasn't on your head, although you didn't really need that.
It did make a sound, so there was that.
So, okay. Moves rolls?
Yeah. Mike didn't get to do anything.
Oh, Mike. Oh, right. Sorry. I thought he was...
I think it was last turn he was,
Okay.
I was detreeing myself the last time.
Alright, tree surgeon, what would you like to do?
Turgeon.
Wheeze. Is she floating in the air or is she standing on the wheel?
She's floating.
Bitch. What? Is this wheel made of the same stuff like the castle was, or is this different kind of?
This appears to be more mundane wood.
So you're telling me I could take a sword and thwack it?
Probably.
Like there's
Tom.
no shield looking?
No, Tommy did break a chunk of it off with the proton gun. Proton pack.
Right. I want to go up and smack it with the sword.
All right. Why don't you give me a muscles roll?
Kaboofski, 13.
All right. You break another one of the 6 handles off. All right.
So,
Moves rolls.
question.
Sorry.
Who else has a trap?
I think I do, but I'm not on that page.
I believe Mike did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure because mine's spent.
Yeah.
No, we're not releasing a dragon to try and fight the witch. That would only end poorly.
That's not what Pi was thinking, but now Pi is.
No, that's absolutely what I was thinking.
Oh god. Okay.
I knew that expression. No, I'm not. I refuse.
All right. Moves rolls all around, my good friends. The next round is
9.
upon us.
6.
It's not bad.
Wow.
I got better than somebody.
Yeah.
Because she rolled 2 1s and a 3.
Shut up.
Okay, so terrible news.
She goes first.
Yep. Mike, can you give me a brains roll?
Oh no.
Oh.
What do you mean, oh no? Fuck you. 14.
Holy fuck.
Oh.
I have brains. Screw
Swordsman,
you guys.
bend to my will. She reaches out to you, and you can feel the silky smooth tendrils of her magic reaching into the crevices of your brain. It's really gross. And you manage to shake them off, to remember that you are not the servant of some weird red-haired lady in medieval Britain. You're Mike. You're going to be famous. It's going to be awesome. You bow to no
Look,
weird floaty lady.
lady, if you want to be my minion, you could just ask. I've already used a cotton swab. Trust me, these things are squeaky clean.
If you want to be my minion, gotta give this my friend.
What is squeaky clean in this case?
My ears?
Your ears. Okay.
So,
You told me she tickled my brain. How else?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna move up and shoot her. Her this time.
Go for it.
This was for the car that you totaled.
What the fuck is a car?
She looks like my ex.
You're telling me she can go into other dimensions and doesn't know what a car is?
She's trapped. She was trapped in a pocket dimension. It wasn't voluntary. I mean, you do hit her, and you can see her presence start to fade as you strike her with the proton beam.
Yep, good. Hit her, then kill the thing.
Yeah.
Kills the thing.
The
Kill-
wheel.
Kill the wheel after you hit her enough.
Yeah, is she a ghosty?
Sorta. You could
She's
reasonably
an astral
assume
projection.
you can probably trap her in the trap. You think, if that's what you're asking.
I wouldn't.
There's some ethical questions here about that.
Nah.
Just send her back.
All right. Either Kenzie or Mike.
Where is Kenzie?
Kenzie
Oh,
is
Oh,
off.
I'm
wait
over
there.
here. I'm gonna go over here. Can I hear Tommy from that distance? Hopefully.
Yeah, you hear
Maybe.
Tommy screaming about a car.
and then also hit her, then the wheel.
Well, you did just see him hit her with a proton pack.
Mhm.
That's fair enough. Alright, I'll aim for her then, at this distance.
All right.
Ooh.
10.
That is actually a 10. You hit her, and you are very happy in this moment. All of your training is paying off. As you hit her in the back of the head with a proton beam, you can see her presence fade more as she screams, "No! You will not destroy me!" Mike, what's up?
Yeah, destroying you seems bad, so, I'd like to use a trap on her.
All right.
But
You got a better idea?
I mean, we were getting her back into the pocket dimension.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to the pocket dimension when this thing gets destroyed. So what?
It'll seal off. This is the thing that opens them.
Is this how Ray described it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Munchausen's wheel is used to open pocket dimensions.
Fine. Then I'll shoot her instead.
All right.
Pew pew.
8!
Yeah.
Pew.
My God, Mike, you're on fire today. You're on top of the world. You finally hit something with your neutrino wand.
I might never leave this damn world.
Yeah, you will.
You will.
When you find out that they don't have indoor plumbing, you will.
Well, I mean,
I have a brains of 3. I can invent indoor plumbing.
Doubt.
you don't want to smell the Thames. I'm telling you that.
Press X.
Yeah, all right.
So,
I believe that's everybody.
yeah, that's everybody.
Yep.
All right.
More
How's she looking?
She is not down to trappable levels yet.
Oh.
She not be duping yet, people.
Okay.
She's a real
Rolls
toughie.
again. 10.
All right, that's a pass.
6.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Oh dear. Got
She
Yay!
passes.
Kenzie and Tommy, which one of you would like to go first?
it. All he does.
Tommy,
I mean, that's fine.
what would you like to do?
I'd like to hit her.
All right. Seven. Yep, that is another successful hit, and she is getting like fairly translucent at this point. The wheel is no longer moving since you've shot it several times, and she's starting to panic.
Move
Kenzie.
to there.
Finish
Make another
her.
fire. Yeah.
Another shot at her. Yeah, I'm gonna call that point blank.
I have a high ground to this.
It's gonna stop being funny someday.
No, not today.
Yeah, you hit her again, and you can see fear in her eyes at this point. That like maybe her plans may be foiled by these weird jumpsuited interlopers with some strange emblem of a lord she doesn't recognize. And she has one last questionable idea.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a shoot Kenzie with lightning.
Oh no.
Hey Kenzie, terrible news. The terrible news is called lightning.
That's ouch.
Yeah, you're gonna take 3 dirty points of
Lightning.
damage.
Hell yeah. Honestly, not the worst thing
Also,
to
your
ask
hair's
an
fucked up.
electrophysicist to kind of figure out what the feels like, you know?
Your hair poofs out. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Hey, free perm.
All right, and that brings us to Mike.
Finish her.
You're muted, Pi.
Muted.
Pi is just putting in the combo for the finishing move.
I would like to go and open the trap.
All
Oh
right.
my god, why did we let Mike finish her?
No, don't trap her.
Why can't we trap her?
Because then we'll have to figure out what to do with her.
You
To
hear
be fair, we don't have a psychic type.
I mean, she's part electric though.
Fine, I'll shoot her.
She's in a pocket dimension. If you draw her,
If
into
I
this
miss,
dimension,
y'all
bad
should have
things.
just let me use the damn trap.
Yeah.
Pew?
What was that about missing?
Pew!
you successfully hit her, and she lets out one last like horrible banshee scream and disapparates in front of you.
Good. Now let's just shoot this thing until it no longer works anymore.
Shoot! I'd just like to go ham with this sword and bash all the bits apart.
Alrighty. Between Mike's sword and Kenzie, I assume proton beaming it until it lights on fire.
Hey.
Yeah.
What are
I
We
you?
already know what you're doing.
Yeah, I know.
You see the colors on it, like as it gets lit up and stabbed. You see the colors on it suddenly shift to like a dark red tone.
Faster, faster, faster!
Tommy, you want to give me a brains roll?
Yeah.
Look,
1
my
second.
kid brains. I have brains.
11. That's surprisingly low for me.
Tommy, you're no Egon, but red's probably bad.
Critical mass. We should probably get out of the way. Yeah? Is that what we're...
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to start hoofing it. I'm going to be like, it's about to blow!
I want to run towards the shield and get under it.
All right.
Can I get that far?
Yeah, sure. You don't know how long it's gonna be till it explodes.
Alright, I'm on this
I'm just
way.
going as far as I can get from it.
I'm my best as possible.
Go behind a tree with the shield.
And as you all hide, you hear a loud as a giant green like mushroom cloud spews up from where the Munchausen's wheel was.
Thank God OSHA's not here!
Are we going to wind up turning into ghost hulks now? Because that definitely is gamma radiation-ish, ecto radiation.
Ecto radiation. That's good. I'm gonna keep that in mind for a future monster, and you're gonna hate me for it.
That's okay.
No, we're
You've
just gonna
already
hate show.
You've already ruined King Arthur for me.
I'm sorry.
Congrats!
I try. I don't try to ruin it. I mean, I try to make sure you all have fun.
I had fun once I got over the gross inaccurate.
I mean, to be fair, there were also ghosts.
Yeah, those are totally believable.
So,
Is there any other trouble? Does this thing start to fall apart? Do we have to like run out of it?
yeah, you should probably get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You manage to reconvene with the others and leave this place as it undergoes several horrific shifts as the trees return to normal. And left in the wake of this is some bizarre dead bodies, which you hope won't. Yeah, I mean, there's like some dead demons and stuff laying around, but other than that, it's basically the way it was before.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
We should probably try and burn them.
Yeah.
Just get the demon removal service on it.
That doesn't exist yet!
I mean, there is a pond, I guess, but...
No. That's how the Loch Ness Monster was created.
Ooh. You saying we could have a second?
Yeah,
That's
like
some-
maybe Nessie gets lonely.
Who's Nessie gonna bang now, show?
Oh god, that's gross.
What? Don't
Besides-
kink shame Nessie!
No. And also, we're not in Scotland.
It's true. Alright, so you managed to burn the demon bodies. Egon probably takes some
Sample.
part of them. Yeah.
They're bones. And maybe some, maybe some tissue. Probably some brain matter.
There's not much of that.
Yeah.
You guys have any other business you want to take care of in medieval England? No, having sex with various maidens doesn't count, Mike.
I would like to get a couple authentic, like, either swords or knives or something to bring back.
We gotta pay them.
We just fucking took care of that whole castle.
Yeah, King Arthur's pretty okay with giving you some swords and shit.
Awesome.
Alright. So, having saved Camelot, you all load back in the increasingly cramped Ecto 10.
I'm leaving some cryptic ass notes about how to make gunpowder and napalm.
Smack.
You're a monster, but I'll allow it. And once again, Rachel flicks some switches and goes, well, I guess we should probably be getting back to New York then.
Yeah.
Do we have
Yeah.
to?
Yeah,
Anyone
we don't
miss
want
this
to.
place?
We gotta get out of here before the Black Plague.
That's
Oh
the
shit,
point.
that hasn't happened yet.
I'm not actually
No.
sure. Yes, of course not. I know exactly all of my English history.
Yeah, that definitely isn't like a couple hundred years from now.
Anyway, you guys all load up. The Ecto one is riding worryingly low. But Rachel flicks some switches. You guys see horrible, horrible things that no human is meant to see. And you land in New York. Over near an area that you recognize as Battery Park, which is the park at one end of the island. Except it's a little bit less on fire usually, and there's usually not like a giant 5-story tall demon. But that's gonna be for next session. To be continued.
Do 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 do.
Congratulations, you wonderful scoundrels.
So, how many brownie points did we get from that?
Yeah.
I will give you 2 for now. You are going to get a reward at the end of all of this, don't worry. It will be substantial.
Do I get any brownie points for punching a dragon and stunning it?
Actually, yeah, I'll give you 2 more.
I want to be famous.
They'll
Even
help
if
you
it's
with
in the wrong area.
your horrible tree injuries.
Okay, note to self. Try and make a trap that will tame a ghost.
So that we can use it in battle.
It's not happening.
I know it's not. Doesn't mean I can't try.
Alright. I believe that's it from all of us here. And for those of you watching at home, have a good night, everybody.